Time is 11 o'clock on this late Wednesday night, November 21st, 2018, Thanksgiving Eve. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, November 21st, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 11 o'clock. It is 30 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Senator Chuck Grassley has some thoughts about Trump's attacks on federal judges. Scientists slam Trump's clueless climate change tweet. He's a clown. Facebook executive mishiring firm that links critics to Soros. Feds get an oops from the ashes of Paradise, California in the wake of the wildfires. Camping in the lot is a part of Walmart's culture. Then tent city in Kichoku is something else. Pelosi flexes political power in speaker's race. Pure gaslighting as federal judge strikes on must-be ban on abortion after 15 weeks. Colts Neck, New Jersey mourns family for found killed after fire. 85,000 children in Yemen may have died of starvation. The many possible outcomes of Brexit explained. Shorter destination caravan migrants wrestle their next steps. Scientists find termite mounds so big you can see them via satellite. Brockton police raid motel, charged 2 with dealing fentanyl. Bell-end teacher used elaborate plan to record war using faculty bathroom. Providence carbon monoxide incident sends 5 to hospital. Dow Jones up as the Dow up. Now fell 95 cents to 24,464.69 at 95 cents down at 24,464.69 for the Dow. SP 5 up 804 at 26.49.93 at the Nasdaq up 63.43 at 69.72.25. Amazon exposed customer names and emails in a technical error. Company founder gives employees $20 million. British counterterrorism detectives launched an investigation Wednesday after 2 explosive devices were found in a London apartment. Madness U.S. South Korea could reduce scope of full aerial military exercise. Kabul suicide blast death toll increases 55. IKEA to cut 7,500 jobs. An Arizona jury found Border Patrol agent Lonnie Swartz not guilty in involuntary manslaughter and the death of a Mexican teen in 2012 cross-border shooting. 49% of doctors said the Demons in control of the House. Develops reinstates for a private college accrediting group. Rain expected to bring relief, possible mudslides in Campfire. Bristol Plymouth football gets Thanksgiving come from behind. Win a 21-2016 win over Blue Hills. Former Lieutenant Policeman and BP alum Chris DeFortis gets his jersey retired. Teams of volunteers donated their time to the Crillins family Thanksgiving dinner. 5 Taunton area residents struggling with addiction celebrate milestone. Taunton Airport Commission and complaints pick up steam in City Council. I see a red at Bridgewater red pep rally. NASA's Mars mission is on target for landing. What megafields can tell us about life on other planets? With no move parts displaying price on the Yakina ring, and NASA wants to know how much pot Elon Musk smokes. Judge starts with bungled health officials in chickenpox case. Landmark study shows brain cells revamp their DNA, perhaps sparking Alzheimer's disease. Peanut allergy treatment raises the concern over the potential cost. And medical journal asks doctors when in the world to call for immediate ceasefire Yemen. In Wareham, Massachusetts, a NBA with a medevac, then Charlie Road. Serious unseen with a single vehicle in a tree. Serious injuries from customer flights 1 hour ago. Now 2 hours ago. And Peter Joel News Star. 11:03 on this late Wednesday night. Time now for a sports report. The Boston Celtics fall to the New York Knicks 117-109. The TD Garden, while the Boston Bruins fall to the Detroit Red Wings in overtime in Detroit 3-2. Gonzaga fends off Zion took a brilliant Maui Invitational finish. Miami took a guard. NBA secret first one, and LeBron James stood out and returned game to Cleveland early. And UFC star Rachel Oswald's tails crucified attacked by MMA. Fighter husband, he punched him repeatedly, and Aaron Rodgers gets blasted by his partner by after pledging $1 million caviar relief. Peter Child News Time. 11:04 on this late Wednesday night. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA with Worcester train. 5:33, 9:35 p.m. South Station up 5 minutes basket between Ashland and Worcester. Part of train, 8:35, 10 p.m. from South Station to Butter. Substation is operating near schedule, and the ferries are looking good. Alright, looking at Iowa's and Maui's and New England on this late Wednesday night. In Rhode Island, it's looking good. Connecticut, it's looking good. Massachusetts, Route 3, stop on side. Also between Billerica and Burlington. Up in northern New England, 89. Slow in both ends between Burlington and Randolph, Vermont, 91. Both ends back between Hanover, Vermont, all the way up at the Canadian border, 89. Southbound side, Littleton, U.S.-Canadian border, 89. Northbound side, so Lebanon, New Hampshire, 93 is southbound side, so between Littleton and Lincoln, New Hampshire. And up in northern New England, it's looking good in the state of Maine, except in the Maine Turnpike. Little so run 202 in the Maine Turnpike. Interstate 88 eastbound side, also between Worcester and Scary, New York. Peter Joe News Time. 11:05 on this late Wednesday night. Time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite loop right now for the moment shows snow showers around Provincetown, Massachusetts, and some snow flurries lining from Windsor, Connecticut, and the western Berkshires of Massachusetts, and stretching on all the way down New York State and all the way down to upstate Central Ontario and Western Ontario, and snow flurries line from Columbus, Ohio, down for Northern Indiana and northwestern portions of Michigan, and northeastern tip of Michigan, and snow around central portion of New Brunswick, down the central and eastern portion of Nova Scotia, some rain showers off the coast of Nova Scotia, and snow flurries in the northern portion of New Hampshire and northwestern Maine, and snow in Moose Lake region, Maine, and down in Danny's, Maine, and snow off the Casco Bay off Portland, Maine. Looking at temperatures spread around the region, it is in the teens to 20s in much of southern New England, with 31 degrees reading in Provincetown, and 32 in Nantucket. While it's in the single numbers of the teens, but much of northern New England, 28 degrees reading in Manchester, temperature 15 below in Mount Washington. And we are in for one of the coldest Thanksgivings that we have ever seen in ages. Boston has coldest Thanksgiving since 1901. Okay, the night's gonna go like this. Clear skies, about 11 above. Northwest about 8 miles an hour for Thanksgiving Day. Sun sky about 28 degrees. Wind chill falls below 0. So, northwest about 8 to 6 miles. Outside 29 miles to the so my Norton Lancer peeps. If you're going to Bellingham for the Norton football game against Bellingham, bundle up because it is gonna be like the frozen tundra of Green Bay as it's gonna be a icebox tomorrow. Thursday night, clear skies about 9 and above. Wind chill miles below 0. Northwest about 5 to 3 miles outside 26 miles an hour. For Friday, Saturday, most clear skies about 29, about 19 degrees out of wind. For Saturday, most sunny skies, I have about 46 degrees, but a Saturday night rain chance about 80%. Saturday night's low will be 38. For Sunday, rain like May after 8 a.m. Most of the clouds by 51, about 30 degrees. Chance prediction is 45%. For Monday, rain like May after 2 p.m. Most of the clouds by 48, about 37 degrees. Chance prediction is 6%. For Tuesday, chance rain, part Sunday, most of the clouds by 45, about 32 degrees. Chance prediction 30%. And for Wednesday, chance rain, most of the sun's about 41 degrees, and chance prediction 30%. Right now, Norton, it is 28 degrees and fair skies. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Wednesday night, November 21st, 2018. Viewers will be have a good night with a good positive to the dossier top. All more and more report. Hope you have a good night.